What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I am back. I know I've been away on a little bit of a hiatus, but I am back to give you guys some more news. And yeah, I mean, I would have thought that, maybe we would have gotten some positive news in the gaming space, but knowing the gaming industry of today, that comes very rarely nowadays. And one of the big news that's coming out today is for Grand Theft Auto 6. Let's take a look at this here. We have Grand Theft Auto 6. It's going to have an extended look which premieres exclusively on Netflix Thursday 27th at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Yeah, I mean that's great. That's great that we're going to get an extended look. But why does it need to be exclusively premiered on Netflix for a trailer or for like an extended look? So essentially, we're now doing like the inception of ads. We're having, instead of a dream being within a dream, we're gonna have ads within an ad. So in order for you to watch basically this promotion of of Grand Theft Auto 6, you have to subscribe to Netflix, and I know some people think, hey, it's not a big deal. The majority of people have Netflix, but I mean, like really though, like this is gonna become a thing now where we're gonna start paywalling ads for games. It just doesn't make sense, and you know, to be honest, this is kind of like it's kind of like it's just so tiring to see stuff like this, because it just gives you a sense of where the industry headspace is at, and it's literally trying to monetize every single aspect of gaming, and it just, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like this is going to get any better with the current things taking place. And even here, when we see here, we have Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick, who's saying that he believes that the gaming industry could enter commercial streaming mode within the next 3 years. He says improvements in cloud tech and rising costs of gaming hardware could push more people towards streaming games instead of running them on their own consoles or PCs. And he believes this could massively expand the potential gaming audience, with Take-Two estimating its reach could grow by as much as 10 times. So this is another thing, right? You could already see the space and the headspace where these executives want to take this, right? First, it's going to start with the removal of physical discs, right? After the removal of physical discs, they're going to even want to remove your option to eventually even buy the game digitally at one point. And essentially, it's all going to just become one big streaming service. They're just going to want you to be on a perpetual subscription where you have to perpetually be essentially subscribe to a service to play games. Like, how does that make any sense for the end user? Yeah, it's great for these corporations, it's great for these companies, but how does that benefit you or me? Again, like it's just insane to me that, this is the old digital future that everyone's touting so much, that are like, hey, let's go all digital, guys. It's going to be great. No, after all digital, it's going to be all streaming. There literally won't be the sense of any purpose of you having any hardware, and that's what Strauss actually mentions later on in that same in another part of this talk that he had. He had mentioned that because of the rising costs of consoles, streaming is going to be way more accessible to people, and that's the aspect, that's the angle that they want to go for. So it just goes to show you. I mean, I don't know where gaming is going to be 10 years from now, but if these are like the main executive heads from these giant publishers and gaming companies, if this is where their headspace is at, Sony removing discs, other publishers agreeing that discs aren't that big of a deal, right? Because even here, he even went on to say that, Take-Two Strauss Zelnick also says that physical discs don't really make sense for big games like GTA 6. Like, like what do you mean it doesn't make sense? I'm pretty sure that if there was the option between physical disc and a digital copy, the physical disc version of GTA 6 would probably been sold out for like weeks, because tons of people would have probably rushed out to buy a physical copy of that game. But again, like I said, it's about taking away your rights as gamers, taking away what you can own, and basically giving them all control. Giving these corporations all control on how you play, how much time you play, and when you can play on, and pretty much you're essentially going to be playing on a perpetual service that they give you and on a subscription. They want to keep you locked in on a subscription and constantly paying money. And it's just, it's just honestly, it's really shitty. This is a really shitty way that we're heading into with the new gaming industry, with this gaming space. And I honestly don't I don't I mean, I don't know where this is going to go 10 years from now, but I don't think it's going to be, something that we're all going to be wanting, So, yeah, I mean, and GTA 6 being it doesn't make sense to me, GTA 6 being the extended look being paywalled for Netflix for 6 hours, and then it's going to come out on YouTube. Like, if you don't have Netflix, don't subscribe to Netflix for that. Just don't do it. But it's just there's just so many things right now in this gaming space that's like it's just dumb. Like, it's like, really, it's just, and it's all to the benefit for these corporations and no benefit to you, the end user. And it's sad that there's some people who are like completely blind to this and are like, yeah, all digital's the best way to go, man. Screw you and your physical games. Stop being a baby and crying about physical games. Like, it's not about crying about physical games or not. It's about them taking away more options from you, them taking away your ownership, them taking away more rights from you as a gamer. And they imposing how you play and the way you play. I mean, yeah, like I said, I know it's been a hiatus, but I think like within the week that I've been like away, it's just been bad news after bad news, So who knows? Who knows where this thing goes? Are you guys excited for GTA 6? And what do you think about the old digital future that we're entering in right now? Let me know in the comments below, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.